I have enjoyed just having the people in front of me, the candidates, where I don't have to worry about, am I going to have someone to interview this week? I know that I'm going to have someone to interview. So I really like that. And I also like the fact that it's kind of hands off. Um, I can be on the interview if I choose to. Most times I do. But if I don't, I know that you all have my back and you'll go through the interviewing process and then I'll go back and look at it. So I do like that option. I also like what I like most is, and I have taken two people through this. I like, what I like most is you have the boot camp in addition to that. And so the two people that have gone through boot camp, one I was kind of concerned about, one I thought would go through and would be fine, but
Hmm.
actually both of them were able to be successful in passing the exam. So I'm very excited about that.
That is
And so
awesome.
it's been good. So now I feel like, oh, maybe I need to stop, But just from listening to the gurus, they are constantly interviewing because in this market, you really never know who's going to show up and who's going to stick with it. So
You
that's
know
the
it.
whole thing. I do have two people that have gone through it. They've gone through the whole process and they're now learning how to quote and they have their license. Matter of fact, they just got their binding authority this week. And
Beautiful.
that's been within in a month's time.
That
So
is
I'm very
fantastic.
excited and I definitely highly recommend Team Hire and it's it's good. I like the fact that I'm on 2 weeks and then I'm off 2 weeks. So I
Definitely.
like that too because that gives me a little bit cushion in between. And usually, when I pick the people, we have the days all scheduled out as to when we will interview. So I do
Definitely.
like the process quite a bit, and I'm happy about it because I do. It's been a challenge just to hire, to find people who are interested in working these days. And so
Definitely.
I think I have really two good candidates that right now, and I'm looking to
Perfect.
hire even more. So my results have been I would give it a plus because I haven't had any issues. Just starting out from Brad, he walked me through everything. I had been in it before, and so that was a plus for me. So I was familiar with it. I have used another company, but that company that I used, I think for is the customer service and just all the other stuff that goes along with it, it just wasn't good for me. So I came back to Team Hire. So, and I like, the just your process and, everyone is just very cordial and everyone is very nice. So if I need something or even if I have an issue, even the owner, Dave, I mean, he's just like, okay, Acquanette, we're going to do this or we're going to give you this or whatever. So I really do appreciate just the patience because sometimes you all might not know, but it's, being an agency owner and then, you've got so many things pulling at you. So this took me where I didn't have to be in the middle of it. So I really like that. I don't have to be the one who's trying to find the candidate, and I also don't have to be the one who is actually trying to take the candidate through the licensing process. So I really, really, really like that. And so, and both candidates have passed the exam. So, I mean, I'm happy. The virtual is, because I've done it many years ago when, people came to the office and that's all we knew. And I had 30 people to show up the first time, which was crazy. But, it was fun. It was really fun. But now, people can go on about their day. They don't have to drive here to the office. The virtual, it allows you to be flexible. There are rules when you're virtual, but you
Absolutely.
still you still are able to log in even if you're taking your lunch break. Candidates can still log in and they can
Definitely.
still yeah. So I do like that. And then even with me, even if I had to step out, I still could step out and come back. But it's not like I'm face to face with them, so I can turn my camera off. So I do think that there are pluses for being versus face to face. And of course, face to face is always the ultimate, but I think this is good. And I think with the pandemic, we all realize that we have to do business different. And so
Absolutely.
that's what I've gained from this. And I never even thought about doing it, Zoom or, back when I did it several years ago. And I just, it was totally different, but I also enjoyed meeting the people face to face. But I also enjoy, doing the Zoom because it allows me even to go on for my day. Because back then I had to get the chairs, I had to make sure I had enough space. I don't have to do
Right.
any of that now. So everybody is in their own comfort, the home or office or wherever they are, and so it's just been great. I would tell someone because number one is you are able to get people in front of us. So that's the main thing. It takes a lot to go through Indeed, which I do use Indeed, and I use other, word of mouth and all those things too. However, it takes a lot of pressure off of me when I can just know that on every Wednesday, which is my day, every Wednesday I do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Every Wednesday I know that I'm going to have at least 10 to today I had 40 candidates in front of me. So I thought that was excellent. So it gives me a way to choose versus I interview one person and then I might interview so I don't have anybody to compare to. Whereas now I can compare, everybody, because if I'm interviewing six people, because it is a first interview, kind of like a pre, and then you have a second, and the second are the people who make the cut, and then I'm able to
Absolutely.
compare against those people. So I like that.